What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video here on CCV at You Got It SMC. Today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Toyota 4Runner versus the Nissan Xterra, and we're even going to throw an extra one in there, the Jeep Wrangler JKU. So stay with us. All right, everybody, so here's your three vehicles. Right now, in many cases, you may be considering buying either a used 4Runner, a used Jeep Wrangler, or a used Nissan Xterra. Now, of course, the Jeep is kind of like the wild card of the three, right? Because the roof comes off and it's a Jeep Wrangler. But people truly do consider buying Jeep Wranglers or 4Runners and even Nissan Xterras. Now, the interesting thing why I put these three vehicles together is because all three of these vehicles you can purchase with four-wheel drive. Now, please understand that we are in a used car, we're at a used car dealership. So we can't always have the pick of the litter. A four-wheel drive this, a four-wheel that, a four-wheel that, four-wheel that, okay? But just imagine that this 4Runner here is a four-wheel drive, because this is really the only two-wheel drive vehicle out of the three, right? Anyways, so I'd like to walk through some of these cars and let you look at them, and also maybe give you some of my feedback on these vehicles, and maybe why some people buy one versus the other, this, that, and this, okay? So the Toyota 4Runner, this particular one we're looking at right here is an SR5 2010 model. Good looking vehicle, right? Yeah, I mean, it's a 4Runner. People absolutely love them, and I love the color on it. I mean, that dark gray with those dark tinted windows looks really nice. So, why do people buy Toyota 4Runners? The longevity of the engine. That's one reason why, right? Because Toyotas just seem to last forever. And heck, man, they got a heck of a heritage to them, you know? I mean, they've been around so long. So people just love 4Runners. And I'll tell you, I like 4Runners too. I own one now, and I've had one before. So I like 4Runners. Jeep Wrangler. Well, man, you can't say anything really all that negative about Jeep Wranglers because people love Jeep Wranglers. They also have a motor that's pretty good at lasting for quite a while. Now, if you go back to the 4.0 liter inline straight six, that was a legendary motor for the Jeep Wrangler. But this one right here, the 3.6 liter, is a great engine. Now, I'm not saying a 3.8 from 2007 to 2011 is a bad motor, but people really do seem to gravitate more towards the 3.6 because it's got more power and performance to get the job done, okay? And it seems to be a little more reliable. They use that engine, you know, in a lot of their vehicles with Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, Ram. Now, this is a 2013 Jeep Wrangler Sport. All right, let's move on. The Nissan Xterra. Now, the two vehicles today in the video have 4.0 liters. That is a, well, I'm almost forgetting what year model this Xterra is. Let's take a look real quick and see, just so we make sure we're comparing apples to apples here. Yes, 2010. So you got a 2010 4Runner, a 2010 Xterra. Man, we're jamming up here. The Jeep's really the only one out of the mix, but I figured I'd throw it in just for some of y'all Jeep people, because I know some people are looking at all three of these cars. The Xterra. Now, I've talked about the Xterra before, you know, things that I like about it. Well, first off, I had a guy that stopped by yesterday looking at a Nissan Frontier Pro 4X that we had, and he said he'd buy that truck over the Tacoma any day of the week. Now, that's just his opinion, but he did tell me that Nissan, there was a guy here in America, I think in Detroit, that had a Frontier with the 4.0 liter engine that got 1 million miles out of that motor. Well, that same exact motor is sitting right here inside of this Xterra. Now, this is four-wheel drive. Things I like about the Xterra, let's just jump right in. I love how it's got these little steps right here. I also love how it's got these roof racks. I also like this right here. You open that up and boom, you got some storage in there. I mean, is that not cool? You know? So I like that. It sits up a little bit just like the 4Runner, but it's got its own look, you know, the Xterra. It's got a look about it. It's got tinted windows, four-wheel drive. So, I mean, not a bad vehicle. Now, currently right now, you could buy this 2010 4Runner with 170,000 miles on it or so for around $8,900. Now, if you wanted to buy this Toyota 4Runner, that's basically right at the entry level SR5 with 190,000 miles, you're going up a couple grand to get it. And that really, to me, is because it's a 4Runner. But what do we like about the 4Runner? Well, we like the look of it. It doesn't have the big roof racks up top. So most likely, if you wanted the roof racks, you're gonna have to go out and spend quite a bit of money if you want to get a really sweet rack up on there. But you can buy just something simple like the one I have on my 4Runner at the house for, you know, 200 bucks, 300 bucks, and get a nice little rack up there. Anyways, but the video is not about racks on top of SUVs. We're looking at the 4Runner, right? I think really most, you know, another thing that people like about the 4Runner is this back window here. This back window drops right on down. So the Xterra doesn't have that cool little back window feature that drops down. I don't know. Get in the comments section, everybody. Let me know. Why is it you like a 4Runner versus an Xterra, or why do you like the Xterra versus the 4Runner? Again, there's a lot of people that really love enjoying both of these vehicles, okay? But anyways, the interior in the 4Runner is pretty cool. I mean, it's a nice layout in here. I've actually been driving this car now for the past few days, and I've really enjoyed it. I mean, it's comfortable. It's pretty quiet inside the cabin here, and the vehicle's got plenty of power. It's rear-wheel drive. I mean, it does everything I need it to do, and it's got plenty of room for the kids in the back. So let's take a look at that. You got rear air vents in the back for the kids. I mean, those cold mornings like today, it's nice to be able to cut the heat on and get a little heat back here to them. I also like that it's got a rear armrest with cup holders in it. That is so helpful, okay? So that's nice, you know? You got plenty of cargo space in the back, but you got plenty of room right here. I also like that it's got the handles above the window sills, and in the front, you got handles on the A-pillars. So, stuff like that. Nissan, let's take a look real quickly at the Nissan Xterra interior. I also, when I first started working at Southern Motor Company here, this was my demo for about a week or so. I really enjoyed driving this car. You know, the interior, again, both of them are 2010s. This, to me, is a little bit narrower, so the 4Runner is a little bit wider. And the 4Runner, I think, is a little bit more comfortable on the inside, but not to say this isn't. I mean, this is a nice car too. Automatic, four-wheel drive. You know, it's got handles above the A-pillars as well. I like that they offer you one on the driver's side. Toyota did not. And then you got them above the windows. So you're good on all the handles if you want to do some off-roading or need to pull yourself in. In the back here, I think the only complaint I have is they didn't give you a center armrest back here. So believe it or not, anyone sitting in the back, it is more comfortable to have one. Now maybe they offer a center armrest on higher trim level Xterras, but again, we're kind of comparing apples to apples here other than the four-wheel drive system, because both of these are basically the entry levels of these vehicles, except for this one's got four-wheel drive on it. So the cup holders are actually down here, which is fine. But I really like cup holders in the armrest. Other than that, it seems like the 4Runner has a little more room in the rear for these back passengers. But headroom, you got plenty of it. Now, other things you might like, right? Let's take a look. The back of the Xterra, you don't have to worry about buying any type of cargo mat. I mean, it would be nice to have one back here, but you already got this hard plastic floor in here, so you don't have to stress about, you know, messing it up. It's already there. And they got this neat little railing system or whatnot to tie things down and all that. Also, that hard plastic is on the back of those seats if you lay them all the way down. And you got plenty of cubbyhole spots inside the Xterra as well. So I kind of like the back here. You got a handle there, and then this right here I think was a first aid kit at some point. Let's take a look at the back of the 4Runner real quickly, and then we will look at the Jeep. That's going to be the last one on the list today. Now again, we got the back window that rolls down. People love that feature. It's really cool. So anyways, well, this little thing popped off. On the 4Runner, you got carpet, then you got a mat. It is a little bit wider in here. You got cubby hole spots here, not so much over here, but you do got a little thing right there. You got a 120, 400 watt outlet right there and a 12 volt. I like that. And the back seats, they fold down, and they actually, you got a little more options with the back seats. They do a 50-50, and then that little centerpiece can drop down as well. So not bad. I mean, hey, it's a 4Runner and it looks great, but I kind of like the Xterra with the hard plastic. The only thing to think about, folks, with that hard plastic is, believe me, I've been there. When you go to the grocery store and you put your groceries in the back, it does make things slide all around, okay? So the carpet definitely helps out with things not sliding. And this is a little grippier, but everything slides around in the back of the Xterra, and believe me, that's why they put those little rails right there, so you can tie some nets down to hold your cargo where it's not moving all around. So, oh yeah, and then this one, you got 2 speakers and 2 lights and a little handle right there. Let's take a look at the Jeep. Now the Jeep will be the Jeep is gonna be not as, maybe, I don't know, just not as much on the interior as both of these cars. Now you got to remember, folks, at the end of the day, it's a Jeep Wrangler. But take a look at the interior, not too bad. It's a Jeep Wrangler. We all know them really well. Automatic, nice big armrest there. The Jeep is a Jeep, you know, at the end of the day. And people love Jeep Wranglers for the option to be able to take the top off, take the doors off, and have a little fun, you know? That's what it's really all about with a Jeep. And, of course, 4-wheel drive. You can get a Jeep Wrangler in 2-wheel drive. Pay attention, folks, if you're at the car lot. Don't let them sell you a 2-wheel drive. You see a good deal on a Jeep Wrangler, you're probably going to be like, whoa, why is this one so much less than all the others? That's because it's probably 2-wheel drive. So pay attention to that. I had a customer one time that bought another Jeep from me and had to trade in the other Jeep because he was a little bit older guy. He didn't know Jeeps all that much. He didn't realize he had a 2-wheel driver. So he traded it in. He didn't buy the 2-wheel drive from me, but he went to another dealer and they sold him a 2-wheel drive with him not even realizing it. He just figured all the Jeep Wranglers were 4-wheel drive. A lot of people do that. In the back here, you got a subwoofer, plenty of cargo space. You got carpets. And I mean, the options are endless on Jeep Wranglers. It's the world's most #1 customizable vehicle. I mean, you can do so much to a Jeep Wrangler. I mean, it's literally incredible how much stuff you can do to them. Of course, the cup holders in here are right there. You won't get cup holders right in here, at least not on the little bit older versions of the Jeep Wrangler. So anyways, let me know which one you like. If you were here right now, which one would you buy? The Xterra, the Jeep, or the 4Runner? Think about it. $89.90, 9,000 bucks. This is going to be more around 11 to 12,000 range. And this over here, a 13 with 121,000 miles, is going to be around the $20,000 range. So one thing for sure, if you want to buy yourself a Jeep Wrangler, the value is definitely there. I mean, they hold up their value. They're #1 in resale value as far as like these types of vehicles are concerned. And I mean, the next one to hold the best resale value would be the 4Runner. So the Jeep, the 4Runner, the Xterra. Most bang for the buck, most likely, is going to be the Xterra over here. The car with the highest mileage is the Xterra. If this had lower mileage, of course, the price would be a little bit more comparable to this over here. But this vehicle's got 190,000+ miles. So you can really see this has got 10,000 less mileage, but this is still costing more. That's because the value, the resale value on 4Runners is super strong. They're very expensive to buy, just like Jeep Wranglers. So you're looking for a deal, you're looking to save some money, but still get an SUV that's kind of utilitarian where you can go off-road and go to the beach and have a little fun and maybe even get 4-wheel drive. That's going to be the best bang for the buck right now, the Nissan Xterra. Great engine, 4.0 liter. I mean, heck, man, somebody put 1,000,000 miles on one. So have a great day, everybody. Happy holidays. I'm Chad with Southern Motor Company in sales and Charleston Car Videos with videos. We'll see you soon. Happy New Year, and thanks for watching. And don't forget, press down on that red subscribe and hit that like button. See you then. All right, everybody, a little bonus footage here for you. We're gonna go park the 4Runner in the backyard. We got to get this one cleaned up. We just bought it not too long ago, and you know, I've been asking the store here to buy some 4Runners for quite a while. We do really well with selling Toyota Tacomas, so I figured why not get a 4Runner, you know? People love them, of course, and you know, they're good-looking vehicles, and they really do last a long time. I've also been asking them to buy Jeep Wranglers, and they've been doing that. I really am super happy to see that Southern Motor Company has dived into buying some of the off-road four-wheel drive vehicles. So congrats on getting some of these vehicles. We're doing pretty well with them. At the end of the day, we got to remember we're here in the Carolinas and people love buying trucks and SUVs and stuff like that. So we really do, if you want to know, we got a great amount of inventory here at Southern Motor Company. I mean, just, you know, just a plethora of different types of vehicles. So as we're cruising through the lot right now, I'll show you some of the stuff we have. As you saw just now, I mean, we got the SUVs, we got Toyota trucks, we got Ford trucks, you know, we got crossover vehicles, we got small cars all around the backside. We also have Dodge Chargers and Land Rovers and electric cars and just a little bit of everything. And sports cars, I mean, this place has got it. I don't know too many other used car dealerships in Charleston that have such a unique amount of inventory, but we really dive into some sports stuff, okay? So, you know, if you're looking for a sports car, oh boy, we got it. We also have dived into the electric vehicles. We have sold, literally, folks, probably 4 or 5 electric cars just in the time that I've been working here over the last 3 months. I mean, here we've had 2 Chevy Bolts. One of them just sold last week. We got this one. We've sold Teslas, Nissan Leafs. I mean, we really have been doing great with the electric vehicles, and people love them. So come and see us if you're looking for something like that. We also have a great amount of inventory as far as price range is concerned. You know, cars anywhere 5,000 and less and 5,000 and up. You know, there's not going to be a whole lot of vehicles out here that are going to be 20 grand and up. You know, probably, you know, 2 handfuls of them. But you know, we like our vehicles, and we do buy more expensive vehicles as well. But the bread and butter of the used car business is selling cars 15,000 and under, and we do really well with that. So, yeah. Give us a call though, 843-277-2983. Come see your friend Chad in the car business if you're in the Charleston area. Been selling cars since about 2004, 05, and we're in 2020 now. Been on YouTube here since 2011. So, you know, if you're in the market for a car and you want someone that's gonna make sure you're taken care of and getting the right vehicle that's gonna last you as long as we can make it last for, you know what I'm saying? But a good quality vehicle, reliable vehicle, please don't hesitate to come see me. Seriously, I know there's a lot of car dealerships and a lot of car salesmen all over Charleston, but if I can just be that one car guy for you, I would love to be able to do that. So thanks again. Have a blessed day. We'll see you soon. I'm signing out.